Do you have a lonely pear in your refrigerator that you're not sure what to do, whether that is overripe or underripe? Follow me today for a quick, delicious salad and building a little bit of your intuition using the ABCD salad framework. I'm Tony. Welcome to Seasonal Intuition. This channel is about food and cooking. My goal is to help you improve your cooking skills and intuition so you can stop following recipes and start following your heart. We're going to start with the anchor today. This is 3 cups of spinach. It's a healthy spinach, so we're going to cut it up really quickly. Let me show you how it's going to look in the salad bowl. Before I move on, I want to mention something about the bite that I'm using today. I'm using the shallot because it's very versatile, it's easy, and you can use it for cooking or you can use it as for the salads. And it's really tasty on its own as a standalone ingredient. So that's why my bite is the shallot today. I'm going to have 1 tablespoon of shallot. So it's roughly half of a half that I think will be 1 tablespoon. This is a half of a shallot. Currently, we're going to take 1 tablespoon of that. So here it is. Now let's move on to our companion ingredients. I have a pear and a 1/4 cup of walnuts that we're going to be using. We're going to be using a pear and the 1/4 cup of walnuts because they're a nice balance combination of sweet and soft and crunchy. So it's layering the salad in a fun way where you're excited to bite into every bite and see maybe you get a soft pear or maybe you get a crunchy walnut. So I'm gonna chop my walnuts. You don't have to do that, but I'm gonna do really quickly. A pro tip: walnuts are great to be stored in the refrigerator or freezer section if you have space. It keeps them the freshest if you have fresh walnuts throughout the year. Next, we're going to go into the pear. The pear, you're welcome to peel it if you like. It's personal preference. Today, I'm not going to peel the pear. The skin looks delicious. You may be wondering how I'm cutting it. I'm just cutting it into long strips and then doing bite-sized pieces, chunks. What we have so far, we have our anchor ingredient, which is the spinach. We have our bite, which is a shallot. And then we have our pear and walnuts. That is a companion. Now we're moving on to the dressing. The dressing is in some ways the funnest part of building a salad because this is a place where you can build the intuition of what you prefer, and it's really on personal preference of, do you like your dressing to be tart? Do you like your dressing to be on the sweeter side? And by making it yourself and not getting a pre-made dressing, you have the full control of how your salad's gonna taste. So we're gonna, I give you permission to try a dressing in 2 different ways and then have yourself taste it or share it with your family and find out what you guys enjoy, or family and friends. So we're gonna divide the salad into 2 portions and we're gonna have 1 sweeter dressing and 1 less sweeter so we can start building your intuition around what you like to do in your kitchen for your personal homemade dressing. The salad dressing, I'm gonna talk about my go-to olive oil and my go-to vinegar that are very budget friendly. The vinegar is aged balsamic vinegar that's readily available at Amazon and your local grocery stores. And the olive oil is also under $20 and it's extra virgin pure olive oil. It's a global blend. Price varies. On sale, you can catch it at $10. With these 2, they can go a really long way. We're gonna put the same amount of balsamic vinegar, so that'll be 1 tablespoon in each ramekin. And we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. If you like vinegar more than olive oil, just switch the portions around and that will be more economical as well. And so now we are at the foundation of your dressing. You have your vinegar and you have your olive oil. And this is what they look like. We're gonna add, I go slow with sugar and salt. It's almost like making cocktails. You want to taste it along the way and see what you prefer. So I'm going to take a 1/4 spoon of salt and throw it into each of my dressings today. And then I like to have it a little sweeter with pears, so I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar in this left-hand side. And I'm gonna add the pepper at the end. It doesn't need to go into the dressing as you're mixing it. You can mix it with a fork. I have a little electronic frother. You can also use like a small little, any kind of quick mixing. We're gonna go through this. And now we go to my favorite part, which is building your intuition is really about tasting and going slow and adding additional adjustments. So I'm gonna take 1 piece of spinach and I'm gonna taste both dressings. I'm gonna pause and think about what I'm tasting. Is it more salt? Is it more sugar? Does it need more vinegar? Each time the batch will be slightly different because of your personal preference and taste. So the dressing with the sugar, it adds a layer of different flavoring for the spinach. It balances it in a sweeter side, where the one without sugar is kept more acidic and more tart. The next step of this process will be to divide the salad in half so you can taste it. So we're gonna take the salad and we're gonna mix it up and just basically divide it in 2 half portions. For this salad, I think we will need just 1 tablespoon of the dressing for each. And then at the end, I'm gonna add some pepper. If you don't like pepper, don't use it. And we're gonna do 1 more mix. And now I'm gonna taste a little bit of walnut, a little bit of pear, and see how it goes. The dressing tastes quite different once you add the walnuts and the pears and the spinach together. So this is perfect to me. I wouldn't change anything. This also tastes really good. There is a very interesting, I'm picking up some flavors that I did not pick up here, where I can isolate the tartness of the pear. I couldn't really isolate the tartness on the pear on the right-hand side. Now we have both salads ready to go. Please let me know in the comments what you prefer. I am giving you today permission to try out different recipes and measurements of your dressing so you can learn a little bit about what your personal preference is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a terrific Sunday. Have a wonderful day.